Hey guys, this is Ben with Network Marketing Rehab, and as I back out of my parking space, I want to answer the question that was asked to me yesterday. Why are most of your videos done in the car? And the answer to that is quite simple, because I have a video camera in my car. It's on my dashboard. So when I'm alone in my car and the inspiration hits me, I just start filming. So this morning, I'm getting my coffee. I got my coffee, and I look kind of like crap. Haven't shaved, which I don't like to shave anyway, but haven't shaved today. Kind of look like a hot mess. It's all good though, because I'm real, and y'all know that. So anyway, check it out. My point today here is, yesterday was Sunday. I went to church, right? And so I'm sitting in the back row, and because it was packed and I got there late. I'm sitting in the back row, and we have stadium seating at our church. So it goes up. I mean, our church is very big, a very large church. So I'm sitting in the back row, and to the right of me, in front of me, there's a young lady who, about 5 minutes in, she pulls out her cell phone. I use iPhone or whatever, and she gets on Facebook. And she was on Facebook for probably the entire sermon. So she heard nothing. She got nothing out of being there. And, I'm thinking to myself, why would you even bother showing up? You go to church to hear a message, to apply it to your life, that type of stuff. And so I kind of equate that to, one of my first experiences with network marketing 20 years ago, where I was told, okay, now you're in, make sure you plug into your local meeting, and make sure you go every single week, make sure you're in the conference call, and that's how success is won, by plugging yourself in and being at all the meetings. Well, I took that quite literally, and I figured that if I was at every meeting, somehow magically, I would look on my information and find out that there was people below me in my downline. Well, it didn't quite happen that way. There's skills you need to have. You need to know how to talk to people, and you need to know how to invite people and get them on a three-way call and close, all that kind of stuff, right? So, yeah, I was at every single meeting, but I wasn't doing what I needed to do to learn the skills, to then apply the skills that were necessary for me to have success. To have success, as in the Christian life, is to go to church, listen to the gospel, listen to the word, listen to the preaching of the pastor, and apply it to your life and actually use it. Well, in network marketing, not to really intertwine the two, but it's quite similar in network marketing. You don't go to your weekly meeting and just sit there and expect for stuff to happen. You can't go to church and sit there and expect to have divine intervention when you're not an active participant. Likewise, you can't go to your weekly meeting and expect to have success just because you're there. So if they're not providing a bunch of value for you, look around the room, find out who's got the most people there, and ask them. Pull them aside. Hey, how do you get so many people here? Learn. It's like, I call it the Google bar. Every time you're somewhere that you could be absorbing or learning something, you ask a question. You type it into the Google bar. You ask a question. It's so simple. Anything you can any question or answer to a question you could possibly want is on Google somewhere. And of course, it's all right and it's true because it's on the internet, right? But the point I'm making is, the information's out there. If you look for it, you can find it. If you look at the people who are successful, you go ask them, model after them, find out what they're doing and do what they do, right? Apply it to your life. Don't just show up and sit there and assume, okay, it should be probably about 2 more weeks now, and I should start making money just because I'm here. That doesn't work that way. And I learned that the hard way. It cost me a couple $1,000 because at the time I bought 3 positions to, maximize my payout, all that kind of BS. So if you found this video somewhat interesting, or it made any sense to you, or you can relate to it whatsoever, and you think it's worthwhile, I highly recommend, as I think it's worthwhile, I highly recommend you hit the subscribe button and join my group. Get each video I make and I send out. Get all the trainings I do and apply what you're learning to your life and your network marketing business, because that's the true way to actually have success. And this is Network Marketing Rehab, and we'll see you on the next video.